Hi, my name is Debra R. Richardson of Debra R. Richardson LLC, and I work with you to help you clean up your vendor data, clean up your vendor processes so that you can pay the right vendor. Now, this week's Vendor Master File tip of the week is the Walker's scam that fraudsters are using with your checks they stole. Now, I have been very active with check fraud lately. And so, if you are interested in learning more, check out my other Vendor Master File tips of the week regarding check fraud. And then I also have a recent podcast, which is also on YouTube. And I think I'm going to have that one pop up here after this video. All right. So, according to an article by CNBC called Criminals Use Telegram to Recruit Walkers as America's big banks see an 84% increase in check fraud. The Walker scam is when a broker, and yes, they do have a hierarchy apparently with the fraudsters within this scheme, but the brokers will find a homeless person or an elderly person to walk into the bank and cash that stolen check. Now, why? Homeless or elderly? Well, according to the article, these two groups are cheap to pay, and at least for the elderly, tellers are less likely to question them. So here are the steps the criminals take with the Walker scam. So the fraudsters will steal the check out of your home mailbox, the blue USPS mailbox, or maybe even your apartment building mailroom or your company mailroom if it is not locked and they can get inside. Next, they will wash the check to change the name of the recipient or payee and the amount of the check as well. Lastly, they will find a homeless or elderly person to walk into the bank with a fake identity to cash the check. Now, they do try to pick those elderly or homeless people that match the fake name, and they will even go as far as buying them clothes or taking them to get their hair done to make them look more presentable. And that is the Walker scam. They will then cash that check. Now, I do feel for the tellers in this scam because, unlike the vendor team, we're getting all these scams electronically, but they're getting them in person. Now, like I said, I've been focusing on check fraud so far this year. Actually, February's been a lot about check fraud, and that also includes this webinar that I did, 20 tips in 20 minutes, back on February 15th on how to avoid check fraud in 2023. So I'm going to leave a link to that. The on-demand recording is available. You can watch it at your convenience. And if you'd like to keep up to date on fraud trends, here is a training session. I have it the last Thursday of each month. And for 2023, you can enroll for one training session. That means you pay for 1 month session and you can continue to come back each month as I deliver on the updated trends and new scam alerts and frauds for the following month. So the remaining months of 2023, you can attend with that one enrollment in whatever month that you start. So make sure you check out the link. I'll put that in the description as well if you're interested in that. All right, so if you would like more information on how to improve your vendor process, please go to my website at deborarrichardson.com for free tools and resources to avoid fraud, regulatory fines, and just overall bad vendor data. Now, if you would like over 149 annual training hours for your vendor team or you, check out the Vendor Process Training Center at training.deborarrichardson.com. So good luck and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified next Tuesday for the next Vendor Master File tip of the week.